In 2024, the world could see Donald Trump return to the U.S. presidency. While his leadership was marked by bold policies that significantly impacted both the U.S. and global economy, what could his potential victory mean for the future of global markets, trade, and economic stability? Let's start with Trump's economic vision. His administration emphasized America First, a policy stance that led to major tax cuts, reduced regulation, and most notably a tough stance on international trade. If he wins in 2024, we can expect similar priorities. One of the key policies likely to return is Trump's approach to tariffs, especially with China. In his first term, he imposed billions in tariffs on Chinese goods, sparking a trade war that affected industries worldwide. A renewed trade war could lead to economic uncertainty, supply chain disruptions, and inflationary pressures, not only in the U.S. but across global markets. Countries like the European Union, Japan, and Canada may also see trade relations shift as Trump seeks to renegotiate existing deals to benefit American producers. Now, what does this mean for global markets? During his previous presidency, markets were volatile due to sudden policy shifts. His re-election could trigger similar reactions. Investors, especially in developing economies, might experience fluctuations in stock markets and currencies, driven by uncertainty in trade and investment flows. Global financial hubs like New York, London, and Hong Kong will closely watch how his administration handles interest rates, trade policies, and regulation changes. Another key issue is energy. Trump has been a strong advocate of traditional energy sectors, coal, oil, and gas, and has been skeptical of aggressive climate policies. A Trump presidency would likely slow the U.S. transition to renewable energy and ease regulations on fossil fuels. For countries aiming to meet climate goals, this could present a challenge. While U.S. energy companies might benefit from relaxed regulations, global efforts to combat climate change might take a back seat, affecting green energy investments across Europe, Asia, and beyond. But what about the long-term global economic outlook? If Trump's policies encourage short-term growth through tax cuts and deregulation, they might also increase deficits and national debt. This could lead to higher interest rates, making borrowing more expensive not just for the U.S., but for emerging markets dependent on foreign investment. Countries with high levels of debt might feel the pressure, as U.S. monetary policy under a Trump presidency could tighten, driving up global borrowing costs. On the flip side, Trump's pro-business policies could boost growth in sectors like manufacturing, tech, and defense. This could lead to stronger corporate profits, more investment, and potentially new trade opportunities, especially for countries willing to negotiate bilateral deals with the U.S. Lastly, Trump's stance on multilateral organizations like the World Trade Organization and the United Nations may shift the geopolitical landscape. A more isolationist U.S. could force countries in Europe and Asia to rethink their alliances and economic strategies, possibly accelerating regional economic integration without heavy U.S. involvement. In conclusion, a Trump victory in 2024 will bring both risks and opportunities for the global economy. Whether it's renewed trade wars, shifts in energy policy, or financial market uncertainty, his leadership will undoubtedly have a significant and far-reaching impact on the world stage. As voters head to the polls, both Americans and the global community will be watching closely to see what this election holds for the future of the economy.